everyone, it's Lizzie from Lizzie's Roller Gems. Welcome back to my channel. Today I am doing a Wip&Chat. That stands for Work in Progress. So I'm working on Piggy in the Tub, Piggy in the Tub, Piggy in the Tub. I just like saying that. Anyways, excuse me, I still do have a bit of a cough. I'm still a little bit under the weather. I'm not sure what's wrong with me. But I will try to get through this as much as I can. I did put ABs in the outlining of the border of this painting. I had a lot of them because I never used them on my Hannah Lynn. So I thought, oh, that might break it up from all the black background because this painting tends to be outlined everything in black. So I thought maybe it would give a nice border on it. So that is what I'm doing. I'm working on his ear right now. And yeah, I thought I'd do this Wip&Chat and catch up because it's been a long time since I felt like I've done a Wip&Chat. And I'm not working on my DP Go Wild canvas because Janae's on holidays, so I thought I would take a break from mine as well and work on something different. So I had this kit in my room and I'm like, well, let's do it. I didn't have the stickers anymore for it because things got lost in this kit, so I had to make them up as I went, but I had all the drills and it's all good to go. So I'm doing this. Yesterday, I cleaned up a lot of the area in my craft room. I organized behind me, and I will get into that. I'm using my new tray from Firefly. I have to say, I'm in love with this tray. I just love, it's the Inferno. I just love this tray. I love everything about it. I don't like stoppers that you put in and out. This slide stopper is like the best thing out of Slice Heaven. The drills come out of this tray so effortlessly. I love it. I know the new trays from Bella Art Nicole, I was having a lot of problem with them getting stuck and it was frustrating me, so I stopped using that one. And I was using the one that they took off a Thingiverse that I had printed. I was using that a lot lately, but once I got this one, I just love it. I just wish I had a lighter color. So for sure, when I have extra money again, I am going to buy more of these trays because I do love them so much. This is probably going to be my favorite tray for 2023. I'm not even going to lie. Yeah, so let's get into this Wip&Chat. So let me find a color to do. You might hear the lawnmower in the background. Clem is outside cutting the grass. It was long overdue. Our hours at work are we have to work every other weekend, and there was a lot of rain the last couple weeks here, and then last weekend we worked, so we couldn't cut the grass. And the 2 days we had off, he was like pretty much drained from working. The dog is mad because the dog wants to go outside, but he can't go outside right now because we're cutting the grass. So needless to say, he's angry. So hopefully he settles down. Where is that plus sign? I know it should be in this one, but I don't see it. Go figure. I go lose. Oh, it's right here. So I'm gonna do the plus sign because I got a lot of them down here. So I'm gonna do it. I hope you can still see down here. I do have the thing. Oh, I just want to show everybody my present, early birthday present from Clem. You guys can just say whatever you think it is, if it's an engagement ring or not. He never really proposed, but he has proposed to me before without a ring. So yeah, I really do love it. It is very pretty, and he actually got a pretty good size. And yeah, I do love it. I love it a lot. It sparkles. It's beautiful. It's from Michael Hills. I love it. It's white. It's white gold, but I'm not really keen on white gold, but he is. But I do love this ring. I like rose gold, but this ring is very pretty. So that is the ring I got for / my birthday, and I don't know what else. But I do love it. And you know, maybe someday you'll hear me talk about wedding plans for a wedding. But right now, let's just get Alyssa through college. Speaking of Alyssa through college, we finally came up with the money to pay her second deposit. So she's getting more excited now that she's going back to residence, and they said they'd wait for the remainder of it from OSAP, which if you're not Canadian, you don't know what the heck I'm talking about. But in Canada, when you go to college, you apply for OSAP, and she obviously applied for OSAP, and she gets a lot of grants, and then a lot of it, and some of it's a loan. More of it is grants than a loan. But anyways, they said they wait for the remainder of it in OSAP. Like, I don't understand how they think kids can come up with this money. She couldn't find a job this summer, so that really threw us for a loop, because that was supposed to be paying these payments, but she couldn't find any job. So she did find one job, but she wasn't comfortable working there, and I'm not going to make her work somewhere she's not comfortable, even though sometimes we say, oh, if you need money, you'd work wherever, you know, like me. I don't like working where I work, but I have to put food on the table and a roof over our heads, and I have to go. And it's been like that the majority of my life. I have not been graced or blessed with going to college and being able to have a cushy, nice job. I've always worked factory work, and after 30 years, it takes a toll on your body, and that's how I feel right now. My health hasn't been very good, and I'm not sure what's going on. The doctors don't know what's going on. I don't know if it's the new medication I'm on for my diabetes that is causing all this, or if it's because they gave me they put me back on this one I used to take before for my diabetes, and I don't know if it's reacting funny with the Ozempic. So I ran out of those pills today, and I didn't take it today with the pills what I have. So I think I need to stop taking that pill for a couple weeks and determine if it is that plus the Ozempic that is making me deathly ill, or I need to go for a test on my intestines, because I don't know what's going on with me, to tell you the honest truth. I felt like crap this morning. I'm starting to feel a little bit better, but it makes it very hard to want to film when I feel like poopy-de-doopy-de-doo. You know what I mean? Because I'm telling you, when you feel like crap, you really don't want to chat. Do you? Sorry about that. I hope I cut that part out, because I got coughing, and not coffee. I got coughing, and I still am burping volatile acids, or I don't know what the heck is going on with me. He must be really close with the lawnmower right now because I can really hear it really, really well. I don't know why I keep on coughing. It's getting warm in this room when I constantly have a fan blowing on me, but I don't want to turn on the fan because it's going to drown my voice out. Even though sometimes on my live you guys say you guys can't really hear it, but I don't know if you'd be able to hear it off of my video on my iPhone, so I choose not to run it. I'm really excited about this painting. It's been fun. Like, this painting has been a little fun joy to do. I want to do it, and then I want to paint my bathroom, and it's going to go in my bathroom, but I think I'm going to have to put it behind a frame because my bathroom doesn't have a fan, and I'm scared with people having showers. Do you think that's going to make it so that the drills fall off? I don't know. Does anybody have diamond painting in their bathroom that isn't fully covered? If you do, let me know down in the comments below, because maybe it won't affect it, but I feel like it might, so I'm scared. Might have to get an actual frame for this one to put on the wall in the bathroom instead of like the wood ones that I did the framing video for. I don't know if it would or not. So should I do 3? Because there's only 3s over here. And then the rest are 4s. I think I'll do the 3 first, just to get it out of the way. What else is new? Oh, so on Friday I went to London. Now, I don't know the Canadian word for this thing that we ate. I only know the Portuguese word for it, and it's called lapis, and it comes from the ocean. It sticks on the rocks of the ocean, and then you scrape them off, and it's kind of looks like an oyster, but it's not. It's got like hairy fur on the back of the shell, and I don't know, but my sister had some. She bought it from the Portuguese store, but they were frozen. They weren't fresh, and I don't know. They weren't very good, and I don't know if that was the cause of all this that started with me this weekend. My sister says it couldn't have been the lapis because she's fine, but she also doesn't have my stomach problems as well. So I don't know. I didn't eat as much as her and my sister Yvette. My sister Yvette was just loving them. She was lapping them up. But yeah, and then we went to go see. We went to Costco. Costco was like a madhouse. Oh my gosh. I said to my sister, never again will we go to Costco on a Friday. That was insane stupid. Just telling you right now, it was insane. And we went to Costco, and then we left Costco. My sister bought some flowers at Costco because my cousins, Maria and Darlene, have gone to Portugal for, I don't know, 2 weeks, and they take care of my aunt. Now, my aunt is my mom's sister. My mom was the youngest out of all of them. I think she was the second youngest, but I'm not 100% sure if there was one in between them. But she's 96. So my aunt's 96. And her daughters put her in the lodge here in town, the old age home where my sister Yvette works. So my sister Yvette works at this one. It's called Strathmere Lodge in town, and my sister works there. And they put her there for the 2 weeks because I guess they have rooms where people like that are caregivers and they want to go on vacation, but they have nowhere to put their loved ones while they're gone on vacation because their loved ones can't go with them on vacation. They go stay in this room at the lodge. So my aunt is there right now because they went away and they wanted her well taken care of. So my aunt is at the lodge. We get there and she's in a private room and she's got a TV. Her TV was on like 100 decibels because she says she can't hear as well anymore. But there she is sitting in the lazy boy chair in her room crocheting. I'm not even kidding you. Crocheting at 96 years old. And she was crocheting a throw blanket. And I was just so amazed. Like, she's the one that's made me they're kind of like affinity scarves, but not really. Like, they're pretty close to my body because I have to wear them at work. And she made them for me while I was at work. I wear it faithfully. Not so much in the summertime now, but in the winter for sure. I wear it all the time at work. And she made them for me. Like, it's just amazing that she can still crochet at 96 years old. Like, wouldn't we all want to be still doing the crafts that we love at 96 years old? But, you know, we had a good visit with her, and then she said she didn't like the coffee there. So we went to Walmart and bought her instant coffee that she likes. And we brought it to her, and she was super happy that she has her coffee now for the morning. And yeah, that aunt was always so close to my mom. She looks a lot like my mom. My kids think it's scary when they see her because she looks so much like my mother. It's ridiculous. And then I look at her now and I'm like, oh, is this what my mom would look like at 96 years old? Because I didn't get to see. My mom passed away in her 79th year. So I wouldn't have known if that's what she looked like at 96. I hope she lives to 100. That would be awesome. And she still has good health, you know what I mean? Like, I don't even know. Like, she said she worked, but I don't remember where she worked. Like, when she was in the working age. I should ask my sister Helen that because I never heard of her working. But she must have. But I don't know where. Like, I knew where my other aunts worked in Strathroy that I grew up, like, in town with. They worked at the Cuddy's Hatchery. Both my aunts did. They're both passed away now. She's my only living aunt left. She's my only living aunt left, other than my Aunt Maria from Vancouver, BC. But she is only my aunt through marriage. She married my uncle. She's not really like, you know, she's my aunt, but only through marriage. Let's just say that. And she's still alive in BC. My uncle, her husband, passed away many moons ago, I never met him. He was in a car crash and he passed away. So I never met him, but I've met his wife like numerous of times. At one point, she was living here in Ontario, but then she moved back to British Columbia. So I guess I would move back too if I came from British Columbia and came to live in Ontario. Honestly, I don't know. I can't really say because I've never been to British Columbia. I've only seen pictures. It does look beautiful in British Columbia, but I'd love to live by the ocean. I also would love to go to Nova Scotia, New Brunswick, PEI, Newfoundland. I would love to go all of them. And I could see that happening before going to British Columbia because the Maritimes are way closer to me to drive by car, you know. And someday, me and Clem are going to go and explore Canada, which I have not been able to explore. I've explored a lot through the United States, but not even in my own country. And I live in the most beautiful country I think is out there. Canada is a very beautiful country. And I like to explore it more. You know, there's a lot to Canada that I like to see and explore for sure. What else is new? Now you know where I want to go. I'd like to go on vacation. Like as soon as I get Alyssa through college, this is her last year, then we can save up and do other things because the expense of her at college and going back and forth really takes a toll on our bank account. It's not cheap going to Niagara Falls and back all the time to go take her shopping and stuff like that. So once she's done school, we can really... There's Sadie crying. She really wants to go outside. But she can't go outside with the lawnmower going off because I'm scared she will get hurt. She loves being outside with Clem. Like, that's Clem's buddy. She loves it because she always wants to play catch with him. She'll play catch with anybody that goes out there, honestly. But she doesn't come and hand you the frisbee or whatever she wants you to throw. She just drops it by your feet. And I keep on telling her, you gotta give it in my hand. And then she'll pick it up, but then she'll drop it again. She's such a funny dog. She is my daughter's dog, and she is very, very beautiful. I love her. She is a very nice dog. Smart as a whip, too, she is. What else? A pea. I can do the peas right now. I'll probably go live again for the DP Go Wild once Janae comes back to Canada, because right now she's in Seattle. That's another place that would love to see someday. So many places I'd love to see. But you need money to travel. And that's one thing I do not have. Clem's sister just came back from an Alaskan cruise. And it seems like she had a lot of fun on that Alaskan cruise. She played a video of the horn, and it was like the horn was chiming like to the song from the Love Boat. Remember the Love Boat? The Love Boat. Remember that show? Oh, I feel so old because I remember all this stuff. What are you talking about, Liz? You are old. I am turning 50 this year. Yes, 50 years old, and we're having a party. Well, it's not really a party, but we're all going to the Mandarin for my birthday, because if you sign up online, you can eat free for your birthday. So my birthday and Bonnie's birthday, my sister's roommate, is around the same like in the same time month, like weeks apart from each other. So we're both gonna fill out the form to get our birthdays for free. And yeah, I can't wait. I love the Mandarin. It's like all you can eat buffet. I think we're gonna go in the afternoon because the lunch menu is cheaper than the supper menu. But yeah, which I don't understand why, because it's all the same food. They don't change it from lunch to supper, so I don't know what their big deal is about that, but whatever. I say it doesn't get stuck, but this one here along the wall sometimes, but barely ever, gets stuck there. I'm telling you, this tray. Oop, other than this thing kind of pisses me off. Like, there should be, I know they have it where you push up from the bottom, but I think that maybe it should be magnetized. Like, if they can somehow put a magnet on this bottom part so that it stays better for when you tip it. Like, maybe you're supposed to pull it out while you're working on the tray. I don't know. But that's the only thing that bothers me a little bit about this tray. But it's dealable. All I have to do is take it out if it's really, really bugging me, which it hasn't quite yet. So now all I have left is the one color. So we'll work on it together. Yesterday I was so sick, all I did was one square. And I was feeling quite under the weather. I feel a little bit better today, but still not 100%. So yeah. I just wish I got a lighter colored tray. I don't know what I was thinking. Like, I ordered Silk Blue and I thought it was going to be like a light blue. But turns out that I was wrong. So I'm scared of it being blotchy because I'm multi-placing, but it is what it is, and I don't feel like single placing all of this canvas. I honestly don't think I have the patience to single place all the time. I don't know how people do it, because I honestly, I don't have the patience. But the outcome result of single placing is a lot better than multi-placing. And I think I'm gonna have to let her out because she's gonna continue on carrying on like this. So as soon as I get this row done, and I will be back. I was gonna buy hand cream at Costco, but I don't want to pay for a 3-pack. Because, you know, everything's in bulk. I guess I could have went halves with my sister Yvette. But they don't have the kind I like. I like the lavender one that's calming and relaxing, which I am all out of. But it's super expensive. And I got to get some more. Clem doesn't like this one. It's one I found that my sister left here. And it's not very good. It's the Imes one. St. Imes. Cucumber and melon. But it works. But it kind of makes your hands tacky. You know? I don't know why I put hand cream on sometimes, because then my hands get slippery when I'm diamond painting. If you guys ever got like that, especially when you're using these acrylic pens, it tends to slip out of your hand, and then it's like, uh-oh. So I let Sadie out because he's done cutting the backyard, so she'll take a chill pill because she's outside now. It's actually not very hot out today, which is nice. It was a nice day to cut the grass, and I'm like, you should cut it before it starts to rain, because then when it rains, we're out of poo-poo luck again. And he's supposed to barbecue tonight. He has promised me barbecue the last 2 nights, and it hasn't happened. We're supposed to do it last night, but then we had to wait for the guy because we bought weed whacker off of someone on Marketplace, like Facebook Marketplace, and we went and picked it up last night, and he said he wasn't going to be home until after 8ish. So, and it wasn't in this town, it was 2 towns over, so we had to drive there. But then Tyler calls and asks me to take him to Walmart to get his girlfriend's prescription. And so I'm like, well, I said to Clem, we might as well go do the Tyler thing while we wait for the guy to text back. And as soon as we pick up Tyler, doesn't he text back saying he'll be home in 5 minutes? And we're like, ugh. Well, we got to continue on taking Tyler, and I know Tyler doesn't want to go all the way to Delaware with us, so we had to bring him all the way back home before we headed off to Delaware to pick up this weed whacker that works good. We paid $70 for it. It's a gas oil mix, and all we need to do is buy the oil, some string, some more gas, do the mixture, and yeah, super happy about getting that for only $70, because one of those brand new are super expensive. So I was happy that we got one for $70 and it works. I don't have to hear him complain about what's the point of cutting the grass because our property, we have a lot of stuff to trim, and if you don't trim, it looks awful. Even after you cut it, it still looks awful. So now he has no excuse. It should look beautiful out there. I don't know, we'll see how I feel tomorrow. Maybe I'll clean out the front flower bed because it's full of weeds. I asked for low maintenance in the front when they made that for me, and it's been nothing but maintenance, which really pees me off because I asked for low maintenance, and it ain't low maintenance at all. Guess they don't know my definition of low maintenance. Meaning no maintenance. Get it? Like, I should have told that girl. Get it through your head, girlfriend. Oh dear. I paid a lot of money for that stupid flower bed too, and it looks like shoots now. Shoots, you know, shoots. It just needs some TLC, which I'm not ready to do. It really hurts me to bend over and like do anything on my knees. Like I need a knee pad. I need one of those like I got Mindy one for, I think I gave it to her for those gifts. For the retreat. I'm pretty sure one of them was a knee pad when you're gardening. Because I know she loves to garden. That's one thing that I do not love to do. So that's one thing I do not have in common with Mindy. I don't like gardening. I don't like the outdoors. I'm not an outdoorsy person. At all. I like camping if I'm in a luxury trailer. Camping in a tent, I've done it. I'm not saying I haven't done it because I have. But I'd rather not. Especially now at my age. Because you have to go to the washroom a lot. And when you have to leave your tent and walk down to the public washrooms in the dark, not my cup of tea at all. Just saying. Cabin life, cottage life, or trailer life is a life for me. I swear, I think I should have been born into money. I don't know what God was thinking when he made me poor. I really don't. I don't know. I think I need to have a talk with him. Because I wasn't made for being poor, but I am poor. So I really don't get it. I think we all think that way, right? Why? Why did my life become the way it is? You always wonder. What would my life be if I was rich? You know? Would I have found diamond painting? Would I have... I don't know. It's hard to say. It's hard to say. Makes you wonder though, doesn't it? If I had lots of money and I was rich, I would open up my own diamond painting company. But I'm not, so you'll never see a diamond. You'll never see me open up a diamond painting company. Just telling you the true facts here, people. Just telling you the true facts. I'm just being silly today. Don't mind me. If you can't be silly with yourself, I can hear my stomach growl. That would be so embarrassing if you guys could hear it on the video. Going blah, 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 blah. You know how your guts make that churning noise. If you're hearing something else, it's my computer running. My computer fan is like 1,000 decimals high because I have the practice on pause. That's what I've been watching. I ran out with so many shows to watch. I'm watching the practice. And then last night I was watching, because I did watch it growing up, but I started watching the Golden Girls again because it's funny, right? So I like watching it. So I started watching that one. And then when we saw the cruise boat, Clem's like, oh, we should watch The Love Boat. I tried watching The Love Boat a few weeks ago, but it was like, damn, this is old. And how did we watch it back then? That's what I think in my head. How do we watch these shows back then? Because they're darn super old. the quality, the filming is not as nice as it is nowadays. But back then it was spectacular to us. It's so funny, especially with movies too. You know, the quality of the best ones to notice it more is like the quality of a thriller or a scary movie back then to now. Night and day. Night and day. I just have this little bit left. And I've done the square. I think I'm going to continue on working on this until next week. I have today and tomorrow off. Today is Sunday. You guys will probably get this tomorrow on Monday. I don't really have anything else for the rest of this week. Maybe I'll do another kind of whip and chat with a special drill. I was going to do one of me finishing my craft room. I did do the back of my room all new. Like, I organized cleaned it out. I bought a super cheap dresser from Value Village in London when we went to London, because the reason why we went to Value Village is because my sister had like a convention stovetop thing, like oven thing, where you can cook on like a burner, but you needed these special pots, and to buy them brand new is like over $100. So we decided to go check out Value Village and see if we could get some for cheap, like from Value Village. So we went there, and then me and Clem went and checked out the big furniture, because I went to Second Chance here in Strathroy, which is like a used place too, but they wanted a lot of money for their type of things. Plus, I didn't see anything I would have liked, but then we went to Value Village and they had a black little dresser there for $15.99. It had some scrapes on the top, but I'm like, well, I can cover that. And then like the lady's like, oh, you can paint this and it'll look brand new. Like, I don't got time for painting and doing all that, but you know, I'm gonna put some stuff on top and you won't even see the big scrape on it. It's a little bit scuffed on the edges where you can see, but I'm not really too worried about that. So I got that and I filled it up, and I didn't think it was going to fill up as much as it did, but boy did it ever fill up. So I have that now behind me and my little black shelf. So oh, he's cutting something else now. What is he doing now? It looked like he was done. Maybe he wasn't done. I really need to fill this up again because it looks like the putty has gone all cuckoo in my placer. I have it out trying to get air to it to see if it would go like a little tougher, but it isn't really working like I thought it would. So it doesn't dry out. So I don't know. This is still kind of stringy to me lately. It only happens in the summertime. It doesn't react like this in the winter. To me, all putties act like this in the summer in the heat. Of course, I don't always live in a heated environment. So yeah. I just been talking about, oh my gosh, I don't even know what to call this video because I've been all over the place. All over the place today. Haven't I? I've been just yip-yapping about this, that, and the other. Oh, so I was talking about that drawer thing. So I bought that. So yesterday I was feeling under the weather. But in the morning I'm like, oh, it was just sitting in my living room and I had to get it out of the living room because we brought it in from when we went and bought it. And I'm like, oh, I should just get this done and over with. Because like I used to have like a little 3-drawer thing that you buy from Walmart that had a whole bunch of stuff in it. And I'm like, oh, I gotta clean out these drawers. Like, ugh, such a mess. My drawers is because, you know, my idea is like, throw it in a drawer and hide it. Nobody can see it. So I ended up getting that thing in the top drawer of that cabinet is all my trays. Now, I don't have very many trays. Not like some people, because obviously I don't live in the United States where I can buy all the good trays. But I feel like I got quite a good stash for myself being in Canada. And honestly, when I buy something, it's because I want to use it. And honestly, if you have too much of stuff, then you like, look at, I've been using this pen now for like, I don't know when Berta bought me this pen, maybe a year or two ago, and I'm still using this pen. Or I'll use the beach one because I like these pens and they're thick. Until I get another one that I like, I'm going to continue on using this one. So someone else has to make a pen that I really like to replace this one. I don't go by themes of pens and my paintings, even though it is a pink piggy and I'm using a pink pen. But I always use this pink pen for everything, don't I? But I do love it. And I'm using my glue dots, which lately I feel like it's not giving the satisfaction noise that it usually does. And yeah, my metal placers. I can't live without metal placers now. I can't go back to the old ones. I gotta have a metal. I gotta have a metal placer or nothing at all. Isn't that just weird? That's how I feel. So the bird is singing a song. I cleaned out the bird yesterday. I did a lot yesterday. Even feeling under the weather. I should start my laundry. That's the next thing I'm gonna do. Is I gotta start my laundry. For I gotta wash Clem's snowsuit for work. Because it's getting dirty. And it's supposed to be washed once a month. So we need to wash it. And next time I go to Costco, I think I'm gonna get the pods there because you can get a lot of pods. And right now I'm spending like $10 every time I get pods for like the 32 packs or whatever, when I could spend $33 and get like 100 and something. So I think I'm gonna start buying my pods at Costco. And I bought the beads, you know, the scented beads. I love those in my laundry. Like, I can't live without those. Clem would think I was stupid when we first started dating about buying those. But honestly, he knows. It makes our clothes smell so fresh for so long. So I got a huge container of those from Costco because they're pretty dear here in Canada to buy them. And it was pretty dear to buy the big one, but I figure it'll last us a long time. That's why I bought it. And I didn't see dryer sheets there, but I wasn't really looking for dryer sheets, so they could be there. I love Costco, even though they're super expensive. But I do like going to Costco. I wanted an ice cream from Costco in a cup, but Clem said they didn't come in a cup, only in a cone. And that's sad, because I just wanted it in a cup. But maybe next time we go, which would probably be the weekend of my birthday. My birthday weekend. And there we go. I'm done. I'm done, guys. So I got his ear and a lot of bubbles done. And I don't know why this flower's in the middle of the air. It's just like floating there, like going, okay, we're gonna just have a rose in the middle of nowhere. I don't know. Why is that? Isn't that weird? Anyways, I had a blast. I had a blast talking to you guys. Even though I was talking and you're listening. I hope you enjoyed my craziness today, because it was crazy. You gotta admit, I do say some crazy stuff. And there we go. My drills were gone. Oh, see? Only on my show would you see something silly like that. Honestly, I don't know if that girl watches my channel. I think her name's Emily. You need to put like a magnet or something. Because yeah, people like me that go woo and it flies out. Anyways, till next time, guys, take care. Bye.
Well, folks, that's it for today's video. If you liked it, please give me a thumbs up. And if you like, please subscribe to my channel. I'd be super tickle pink. And remember to hit that notification bell and it will remind you whenever I load up a video. And till next time, take care, everyone. Bye.